Everybody, it's your boy Lou, and we're back with another one. But today we're doing a decode for you guys because new Titan 888 dropped something, and it brought to my attention something that he didn't miss. But let's just say that we all have different perspective. We all can see things differently, and that's the point of this community. We all look out for each other and understand that none of us know what's truly going to happen, except for the little hints and clues that they give us. And that's another thing about, Futurama, The Simpsons, all these cartoons. They're not just cartoons. They're messages for those who can understand. And I'm not saying that they are the all to be, but they have something to do with the elite being able to speak to each other in plain sight. So let's look at this really quick and understand exactly what's happening. Well, in my opinion, let's check it out. So basically you saw that was the M, and then it turned into WebAuth, and they actually explain that a little bit more, so you guys can go check that. M stands for Metallicus, and the web authenticator wallet is where you keep and store some of your crypto. Continue.
Dad?
So this part right here is very key, but also the tree, the oldest tree in Springfield, is a key. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what that decode is in a second, but let's continue watching.
Now, separating Sammy's twins is a long and costly procedure.
And basically it ends here for me. This is the only part of the video that I decoded, but if you guys want to go see the rest of that little clip, it's called the Monorail Disaster. Okay, so go check it out, but let's get into this decode. So remember, Titan 888, new Titan 888 dropped a video today. Make sure you go check him out. And then you also had Crypto Starship that dropped a video on this decode. Okay, go check them out, show them some love. But basically where I want to start is here. When you watch that full thing, something happens before the monorail starts going crazy, and that is this eclipse. Now, I'm not sure if this is pertaining to the eclipse coming up, but remember, this eclipse is very significant to not just America, but to the whole world. We have eclipses all the time, but these type of eclipses that happened 7 years ago, and with this eclipse, is very important. Well, in my opinion, I'm into astrology and things like that, so I know that the stars speak to us, as above, so below. Okay, so let's move on. So basically, this was Springfield's oldest tree. That's what it said before it cut it in half. Well, the M that was connected to the rope, it cut it right in half. Okay, so in my opinion, we're going to go through it. I think Springfield actually represents America and the American financial system, and it being cut down. Okay, then we move on to this. As the tree falls, you see an explosion. Okay, and that was the birthplace of Jebediah, okay, in Springfield. So again, I believe Springfield is America and the financial system. But we're going to look at this decode really quick, and I'm going to show you guys what this decode gave me. Okay, also this was important too, because we know XRP and XPR and a lot of these cryptos right now are pegged and kind of follow what Bitcoin does, and in my opinion, because it's like whenever you see Bitcoin go up, the rest of the coins go up. Whenever you see Bitcoin come down, some of the altcoins might get some money, but then again, they are still pegged to that. They are still pegged to the dollar. They're still being used by the old financial system. And right here, the Siamese twins get cut basically by the Metallicus M that goes through. So moving on. So basically this right here is why you can see right here, birthplace of Jebediah. And as you can see right there, the first decode I came up with and I saw and I found was XPR severed. So we just saw that with the Siamese twins. It was severed from the rest of the system, okay? And it says XPR right there, XPR. So it could be the people who hold XRP. It could be the institutions that use XRP. They get severed from the old system, okay? Moving on. You also have Royal Purple. And those who understand Proton and what Royal Purple is, make sure you guys check out Titan 888 and a couple of other decoders, because they actually show you how gold turns to purple. You get me? So that's another key sign to pay attention to. And then you also have the 588. You see right there, down there, it says proton 588. There's no, remember, numbers are like energy, okay? They represent things, and that's what we have to pay attention to. All right, moving on. Then we have Springfield's oldest tree. And I got a lot in this decode, so, you know, it's amazing. Once you go down the rabbit hole, you find things that you don't think you're going to find. So basically, Springfield's oldest tree. Like I said, I think Springfield, in my opinion, represents America. And it says the oldest tree, the oldest financial system. You know, that's the one we're all on and we've been on for a while. But basically right here it says the United States of America, okay? And it lines up 261, okay? Then we have NSA agency. And we all know where David Schwartz worked. And if you guys don't know where he worked for the NSA, okay? National Security Agency. Okay, now this is where it takes a twist for me, because this weekend I might do a live speaking on this, and I've had it on my mind and my heart to speak on it for a long time. And it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't get, you know, if you have inspiration to speak on something and you don't, then you're going against not just yourself, but the information that the universe gave you. So basically, next we have crypto terrestrials. And I believe cryptocurrency is one of those things, quote unquote, given to us by the gods, like fire and stuff like that, because crypto came out of nowhere. We've been on this financial system for a long time, and all of a sudden we're moving into crypto and cryptography and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So moving on. X is coming with the cloud. Now, the cloud could be a disastrous thing, like we saw with the tree falling on Jebediah's resting place. We don't know, okay? Also, this goes with the crypto terrestrial, where it says returns to Earth. Now, what I think, in my opinion, like I said, I'll cover it probably this weekend, is like Nibiru and catastrophes that happen when this planet comes into our solar system and whatnot, okay? Returns to Earth. Basically, the trajectory of, you know, how Planet X and Nibiru goes around the sun, and it's a binary planet and whatnot. There's a lot more into it, and I'll get into that maybe this weekend. All right, moving on. Then you also have the mark of the beast scenario, and cryptocurrency, in my opinion, with Neuralink coming out around the same time and all this stuff, I believe it will be the beast system, in my opinion. But, you know, others have other beliefs and whatnot. But like the World Economic Forum says, you will own nothing and be happy. That's the point of it. If you don't get permission to buy certain things or do certain things, then you're going to get cut off. Your cryptocurrency, your Neuralink, or whatever it is, your car, if you don't pay it, it will get cut off. So it's one of those things where if you do not have the mark, you will not be able to be part of society, okay? Then we have here the golden ticket. Hey, the golden ticket. And I believe XRP, XPR, and a lot of these coins that start with an X, again, Planet X, there is no coincidence of why they all start with an X and why they're part of the new ISO system. And they're making all of these partnerships around the world. There's a point to it all. You get me? It's chaos, all right? It's order out of chaos, and this is how these people work, all right? Where's the best place to hide something? In plain sight. Nobody knows about crypto. Talk to your family and friends, and they probably heard about it, but are they invested? No, there's only a handful of us that understand what's going to happen, okay? Now, if you guys have any comments or anything to add to this decode, please let me know in the comments down below.